Lady Caramel again. Today we are going to be talking about motivation, and I'm outside and I'm enjoying fresh air. I'm sure you can see this dark cloud here, so I'm going to try to finish this video before the wind and the rain combine to cause a problem. We've been begging for rain to come for the longest time, so I'm hoping that we get some. So I'm not even upset about it. Zip. Okay, let's get into the video. I'm sure you're wondering how health can affect lack of motivation. But if you are not eating healthy foods and drinking enough water and taking care of your body, your spirit, and your mind and being healthy in those areas, it's really hard to actually be motivated. It's hard to dream. It's hard to make goals. And being healthy and putting your body and your mind in the right space allows you to be very motivated. Now, this would be a common way to be motivated, making goals. But I'm going to go a step further and explain to you why it's so important to have goals. One, it keeps you very focused, and making those goals realistic, attainable goals. And not only that, attaching a time frame to it. So let's say that you want to learn how to drive. Tell yourself, this is the plan. The goal is to have it by 2017 in August. Do that. So attaching that date keeps you reminded that, you know what, I have something to do. And make steps towards it. Don't just make the goals, but make steps towards it. And part of that would be actually doing research. So if it's a business idea, do your research. Find out how feasible it is. And a lot of us make a mistake with business, as in we try to get into business in areas in which we are most interested. And that might sound contradictory because you also tell yourself, follow your dreams. But let's say that you're interested in plaiting hair. But if there's no market for that, then you're not going to make any money. So a tip business wise would be to get into a target market that makes sense and not a market that is too saturated. So that would then affect your goals, and that would affect your success. And where does success go from there? Your motivation. So you might try it and it fails, and it stops you from being motivated to try another idea. Now, this is one practical way to be motivated that we don't think about, and that is getting rid of naysayers. Getting rid of, I would call them Decepticons. Those people who, on face value, behave as though they're helpful and they're for you. But if you ever had to hold up a mirror and see their facial expression as you pass them, you would see that they're not genuine. And what you need in your life is genuine people who will motivate and love you and encourage you. And the important part of that encouragement is not just being encouraged to attain goals, but the encouragement you receive from others when you fall and stump your toe. That is the important part. That's when you see the best in your friends and your family. And one of the challenges all of us have is that we might have family members who hurt us and don't motivate us. They don't support us, and they're family, so they're still in your life. Where friends are, you make them ex-friends, right? But my advice to you, when you have those family members that are the naysayer, you know what they give, so you develop a strategy to deal with it from there. Don't just keep falling into the same trap with the same people. You learn how to deal with them. And one time in my life, I would have said or admitted that when someone does something to me, I stop speaking to them and I hold that grudge. But part of maturity is being understanding and being able to deal with that person and that naysayer in your life and not letting it aggravate your life. And this is really important too. Allowing yourself to feel the pain of failure. Now, I'm not saying be depressed for a week, but I'm saying allow yourself to feel the pain of not being successful. Wipe your eyes, dress your wounds, and get up and go again. The worst thing about failing, I would say, is not just the failure itself, but it is those around you giving you that regular advice of, oh, you gonna let this affect you, or you gonna just lay down and play dead. And a lot of times that we are hurt about situations and we go to those we love or those around us, we really just want a big hug. We actually know what we're supposed to do. We actually know how we're supposed to behave. But in those around us, those family members and loved ones, we truly just want them to say, it's okay to feel it. Do stuff to cheer you up. Not necessarily baby you, but cheer you up. You don't want to hear those naturally condescending things that some people will say to you. You don't want to hear that. You want somebody there to say, oh my goodness, that's what happened. Oh Mo, I could only imagine how you feel. But anyway, we can talk about it and we'll figure out what to do next. That's what you want around you. This is another important one. Be around those who share in your dreams and goals. That's very, very, very important. I mean, it's important with those who are of creative mind, because in our society, typically creative goals and creative careers are not supported as much as being the lawyer and the doctor, the pediatrician. So you want to be a fashion designer, be around those who support that. And it's not to say that you don't listen to constructive criticism, but being around those who don't share in those dreams might allow you to not be as motivated as you need to be successful. And another thing a lot of us do is we become involved with a significant other and we try to get them to work with us. But everyone who is good at home and good as lovers or partners doesn't necessarily mean you'd be good in business, or that you will even share the same dreams in those things that you hold dear to make you successful, whether it is financially or with your education. So it's important that you understand that, well, okay, I'm not going to get this person to agree with everything or to be as helpful as maybe another person, but understand that they don't share in your dreams. And I'm not saying cut that person out, but I'm saying be realistic on the expectations that you have from them. Because if you have a higher expectation of what that person is allowing themselves to give to you, it will demotivate you and it will stop you from being successful. Well, guys, once again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope my 5 tips are helpful. Think about it, comment, subscribe, and give me a big thumbs up. Thanks. Smooches, guys.